Hi lovelies, sorry I know I've been gone for a hot minute. We've just had a very few tough weeks in our family, but everything has now settled down a bit, so I decided to sit down today and maybe do a talk through video with you guys. I haven't done a talk through one for quite a while. I was looking back at the videos I've uploaded and a lot of them have been voiceovers and speed me through, so I thought maybe it'd be nice just to do it nice. Get ready with me, chat with me, kind of thing. Cool. So my face is already washed, toned, moisturized, sunscreen, very important. As I said, it's going to check it ready with me. I haven't really decided on what look I'm going to do. I was thinking of using some Urban Decay shadows that I was so blessed to get as a gift from my family in America when they came over a few years ago, as Urban Decay is launching here in South Africa at the end of May. Very excited to try some more of their products. So I was thinking of maybe using some of their shadows so you guys can see the quality, the color, all of that kind of stuff before it launches and see if you might be interested in that product. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh, and I have already primed. I did use my Oh So Heavenly Picture Perfect Miracle Blur Primer. Fine lines and wrinkles, enlarged pores and imperfections. So I did use that as my primer today. And then, yeah, let's just jump in. I think today I'm going to go for my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. See, this one does say SPF 10. Not a very strong SPF in it. I always like to do 40 plus, minimum 40 for me, my personal opinion. And then going in with our Bourjios Healthy Mix, Healthy Glow and Flawless Complexion Hydration up to 16 hours. I don't think this has a SPF in it. It does not say, but in vanilla, as always. So that's what we're going to be using as our foundations today. I like to pump mine on the back of my hand just because I like to mix my foundations. As you guys know, you don't have to do this. So yeah, just mixing that in the back of my hand and then dabbing, starting in the center of the face because that's where we want the most product. I just like to wipe. It's just easier. And yep, and then start bouncing. Lightly bouncing on the skin, bounce, bounce, bounce. Moving the product everywhere. And guys, it doesn't matter if you get your foundation like on your eyelids or where you put your concealer. It really doesn't matter because you remember you've kind of like gaps and spaces. And remember here on your nose, very important. Foundation on. Next we're going to conceal. I really feel like I should be using a different concealer, but I just love the Elegant one so much. But for all intents and purposes, why don't we do something different today? So let's go in with our MAC Pro Longwear Concealer NW20. Used to be my ride or die. It is a very nice concealer as well. I don't not use it because I don't like it. It's just, you know, sometimes you get into a bit of a rut and you'll always use the same thing. I find that even with me, with my makeup, I will do the same looks. Oh, for some reason, right here on my face, I'm very itchy. My skin is going a bit dry now because it is turning into winter here in South Africa. So my skin is probably itchy in this area because you can see it's gone a bit red. It's probably because it's a bit dry there. Change of season. Yay. Yeah, not a fan of change of season. I get hay fever. I've got sensitive skin. I'm just one of those people where my body is just like, why are we changing seasons? Like, what was wrong with the one that we had? Okay, now just tapping in our concealer. As always, gentle. We don't want to create any fine lines that aren't already there. We're just going to balance it out on the rest of the face because you can't have like white underneath. Chinny chin chin. Beautiful flower. Whatever shape you like, doesn't actually matter. And then down our nose. And then I think just a little, and on our Cupid's bow today. Okay. Okay, setting time. Okay, Don't forget, we need to look up. Oh, sorry, I need to get my everything in order. And everywhere else where we've placed the concealer, just to highlight our face, nowhere else. Our MAC medium mineralized skin finish, because we are going to go for a natural color look today. We'll see what happens with the eyes though. I cannot promise anything. Because you know me, sometimes I get a bit carried away. Just light buffing movements, guys. Don't push into the skin. You're basically doing that kind of movement all over. Next, I'm gonna prime these peepers with our MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Say that 5 times fast. This is just to make sure that our shadow stays nice and put and blends out nicely and doesn't move anywhere. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers on YouTube like using brushes to apply this. You can use a like little concealer brush if you want. I just prefer my finger, my personal. Sometimes I use a brush and sometimes I use my finger. I don't think it really makes too much of a difference. And obviously we're going to set that with a similar, this is going to annoy me, I can just see it. Like a bone color, flesh tone color, just to set that all nicely. To set, because it is a creamy product, it's just to like set it in place. Done. Okay, as I said, we're going to use today some Urban Decay shadows I was given. So I decanned them out into my Z palettes. Okay, there's lots of different ones in here. These are MAC, that's Catrice. Here are all of the Urban Decay shadows. Now what happened is that the bronzer and the blush unfortunately broke. And as you can see on some of them, they actually got damaged taking them out. The highlighter managed to survive, but the bronzer and the blush unfortunately didn't. So lesson learned, you can't always decant everything, guys. I know depotting is like quite a big thing. But for professionals, you know, they don't want to carry on 20 million palettes, I get it. But for like normal ladies like us, you don't always have to decant. I just have Z palettes and I do like it. For going on a holiday, you know, you can like put your bronzer, your blush, and your favorite eyeshadows and you got one instead of taking individual little guys. So for travel, it is quite nice as well. So I think actually I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to quickly do my brows because they are bothering me intensely. And my brow powder is in the same Z palette anyway. Sorry, I'm just going to put some more lip balm on. I did put on in the beginning, but as I said, it is turning into winter here in Joburg, and for those of us who are in Joburg, we know Joburg gets so dry. It's like redonkulous. It's just, like I've said before, I just don't like the feeling of my lips being dry. To me, it's one of the worst feelings in the world when you go, and it's like sandpaper. It's just horrible. Okay, brows are on. Let's start with our look in our Urban Decay shadow. Going in with my favorite Sigma E40 to start off with. We're going to go in with the lightest color, which is this guy here. These are quite pigmented, guys, so like go slowly as usual. Don't think I put enough. And as always, starting in the crease and then putting it all over. Okay. So once you have that first color down and nicely blended in with our big fluffy E40 brush, we're going to take our Sigma E38 brush, as always. And I still haven't quite decided how we're going to go. So I think let's go in, let's keep with the matte, let's go in with the next darkest color. And I think I'm just going to sort of keep it in the outer part of my eye. As I said, I've just placed this in the outer corner, blending in just a little bit onto the lid. I haven't gone in with this color at all, as you'll see. Keeping it nice and soft and natural. Then going in with a clean brush, clean big fluffy brush. Let's just gently, don't push too hard, let the brush do the work. Blend those two colors together. Sorry guys, this might be one long ass video because it is a talk through, and talk throughs do tend to take longer. So now we're just going to pop some color on the underneath. Taking that same second color that we used, the darker color from the Urban Decay On The Run palette. I really hope they bring this palette out when they launch. Oh, and I'm using a very small detailer brush for this. Then, as always, taking my pencil brush, if I can find it. Okay, found it. Essence pencil brush, then going in with that first lighter color. Gonna buff it out. And try and like connect it here a bit. Let's go in with Max Shroom, which is a beautiful inner corner highlighter. I'm using the Sigma E21 smudge brush. Ooh, sorry, the sun's gone away, so the lighting might have changed a bit. Okay, and I think that's gonna be that for it. Ooh, and you know what I did forget to do is highlight the brow bone. So just the front. You're not gonna go all the way in because you don't want this huge white stripe. You're just highlighting the highest point of your brow to lift the brow a bit. So I'm just gonna put, oh, hit myself in the face with my brush. Like just on the front with a bit of shroom. You see, as I said at the beginning, there's no guarantees where this look will go with me. I'm just like, oh, it's gonna be all natural, and then boom. Yeah, Laura gets, literally, I just took it back 217, dabbed it in. I didn't even really take that much product. Okay. Then a trick that I've really been liking lately, I do need to get another palette out though because I don't have a black eyeshadow in that one, is taking a black eyeshadow. So this is from the Stiller Mind palette. All matte, and obviously the black in the corner, in the top right corner of the palette, and just gently taking like an angled brush, dipping it in. And I just have found going like right onto the lashes, just to darken them up instead of putting a liner, because sometimes if we put liner on, it reduces the eye space that we have on our lid. Sorry, I didn't finish the sentence there and I just realized. Pretty cool, huh? I can't remember if I saw it or if I just tried it myself one day. I have a feeling I saw it somewhere and I was just like, oh, that's a really good idea. Or I could have just tried it. I don't know. Ta-da! Mascara. In homage to Urban Decay, because I said they're opening here in May, let's use the one that came with the kit that I mentioned. Perversion. That's what it's a very fluffy wand. So yeah. And I must say, it's quite a nice, soft wand. This wand is very like, you'd think you're going to feel it, but you actually don't. It's such a beautiful, soft wand. That's with one coat. I'm going to go over again. I must be honest, I feel like this one you have to build the lashes. I mean, it looks beautiful. It really makes the lashes nice and full and thick. There we go. It is a beautiful mascara. Now that I've used it, I'm looking at it, I think I must actually try and use it more. To be honest, I actually do really like the way it looks. It sits on the lashes. Sticking with Urban Decay. Don't know why I even tried to do something different. This also came with the set that I got. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Stag. Let's give this bad boy a go. Like for those of you who have quite, oh, sorry, my eyes were like quite sensitive eyes when it comes to eye colds, and you're like, and you hate the feeling, this is actually really nice. Like you don't feel the pencil on the skin, if that makes any sense. Like if you've got sensitive eyes, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, where you feel it pulling and dragging when you're putting it on. This actually, you cannot really feel. Yeah. Bottom lashes, bottom lashes. Let's just carry on with the Perversion mascara. Why not? I'm not going to use my Ride or Die. Benefit, they're real. Going back to the Perversion. Quite impressed with this mascara. I'm just crossing fingers it doesn't transfer. Okay, next we're going to go into bronzing. As usual, I'm going to use my Catrice. I actually realized that I never say the full name. It's the Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder 020. Just bronzing, not contouring, so under the cheekbone, on the side of the temple, going up to the hairline. Okay, not forgetting your jawline, guys, and your chin. Otherwise, it's going to look very unbalanced. Not a lot of product. You literally just dip your brush in. What's that? For the cheeks today, for blush, I want to keep it a bit more on the neutral side. So we're going to take our Makeup Revolution makeup palette. This is in Hot Spice. And sort of these two guys here. I'm just going to mix them together. They are very pigmented, guys. I'm very nervous to use this because I haven't used it in a hot minute. It is I used to love it. I used to like wear this all the time. You can get them in different colors. You can get a beige one. This is a more pinky one because at the time I think I was more into pink for some reason. I've had this a hot minute. It is not cheap. I think I remember when I bought it I was like, whew. But the lady said you can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it on your lips, you can use it, it's a multi-use product. So I think for the price for that it's not bad, and I have had it for quite a few years. I want to see what the expiry on it was. 24 months. I'm pretty confident I've had it for more than 24 months, but whoopsie. Okay, so taking our fan brush and just loading into all the colors. Let's go. Looks very pretty, if I must say so myself. And then, like I said, I'm going to take the white one at the top of my finger to do the nose. It does still have like a pinkish kind of shimmer to that, so I really don't want to look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I'm going to take my MAC Perfect Topping. I know, shocker, it's not soft and gentle. Like I said, I'm trying to do new things today. I kind of feel like I'm cheating on it though. And then taking our big fluffy brush, blending it all together. Today I think we're going to do nude. Oh, shocker. Nude lip, Laura, really? You never do nude. Sorry guys, there's just some things in life I cannot change for certain looks. This needs a nude lip in my opinion. So we're going to take our MAC Subculture pencil, one of my faves. And then today, I think let's go with a liquid lippy. These are from Essence. The one is called Beauty Secret, which is the more pinky one, and the more nudie one is Almost Real. I think I've used the Almost Real one before. Yeah, because I'm trying to do something different again. Doing something different. Okay. Let's do the pink one first. I'll give you 2 lip options. So we've lined our lips. So there's option 1. More of a pinky nude. I would say it's a dusty pink kind of color. So you could go for something like this. Or option 2, the more nude one. Or here's the more nude one. Not forget to finishing off with our Max Fix Plus so we don't have any of that powdery. The last spray was just for good measure because I just love the smell of this stuff. Our final look. Please don't forget to thumbs up if you like this video, comment below, let me know what you want to see. Thank you so much for support and love as always, it means the world to me. Hope to see you in my next video. Love you lots. Bye.